Hello friends, it's me. And today we are watching some relatable TikToks. When you're eating some candy and you forget what color you just placed in your mouth. Hold up, that did not taste like green apple. Let me just, okay, the acceptable flavor. Gotta make sure I didn't get an orange. Maybe unpopular opinion, but orange flavored candies and snacks are my least favorite. Fight me. When you're eating soft food and you bite something crunchy. Oh hell no, this is the worst. It's like, what could it possibly be? A toenail? It's definitely a toenail. That is the first place my brain is gonna go. I am chewing on somebody's toenail. But like, you can't even pull it out because once you've crunched it, it's already been crunched. It's gone. Dissolved into the sea of soft food. So I have Invisalign, and when you get Invisalign, they basically put these resin dots on your teeth to like move them. And sometimes when you're eating, they fall off. And when you bite into it, it's like the most earth-shattering crunch. It feels like you have bitten a part of your teeth off. Very unpleasant, would not recommend. But it's happened to me several times. I've been eating food, minding my own business. I take a bite out of something, and then I hear extra crunch. And sometimes I just mind my own business. I'd be like, it's okay, just chew and swallow. And then I feel around and I'm like, I definitely ate one of my knobs. POV, you hit your funny bone on the corner of the table. No, oh! The worst feeling ever. Oh, I can feel the pain from this video. I don't know if everybody is like this, but I feel like my funny bone is very sensitive. Like I could just like barely touch it through the skin. I can feel the static in my arm. Why do we have a funny bone again? iPad kids doing anything except sitting properly. This has gotta be the realest TikTok. It's so accurate. I'm surprised it's not a child in this video. The handstand. While watching Coco Melon, like y'all just can't sit still. It's my house, I'm gonna make myself comfy. Low-key under the desk. This spot be hitting. Every one of these poses. At this point, it's not even watching, it's just consistently consuming brain rot. It'll be like the wildest animation video too. Superhero babies enjoy watching a movie. Spider-Man, Hulk, and Frozen Elsa Play-Doh cartoons for kids. I don't know, can't y'all watch like the Discovery Channel or something? If my kids had an iPad, it would be just for learning. POV, your friend is staying for the weekend. Wow, flowers at, oh! Sorry, we don't have an extra bed, but you could sleep in the dog cage. Then where's the dog sleeping? No, at least he got a blanket though, right? This is like so unrealistic. Like your friend is staying for the weekend, let's go get flowers. Don't let the flowers distract you from the fact that you're gonna be sleeping on the ground. I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of comfy. POV, you've been in bed with your eyes closed since 10 p.m. It is currently 3:30 a.m.
How long is this going to take?
That's literally the worst feeling. It's always the night that I have to be up early at like 5 a.m. because I'm going on a trip or something exciting's happening. Me, I have to sleep early tonight. I have to get a good night's sleep. It's going to be a long day tomorrow. No, we're not gonna do that. My older sibling, when I pull out this move while being chased.
Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky. Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky.
No, there's no getting you, Ricky. See, I was the oldest, so I would be the chaser. And then when they pull this out, oh, there's like nothing I could do. Might as well punch the air at this point. I mean, they got you. The adult equivalent of this, somebody breaks into my house. I'm gonna be in the corner, pulling this. What are you gonna do? Get kicked? Yeah, exactly. When you just made some food, but now it has to wait until you find something to watch.
Bear with me, bear with me. Bear with me.
I don't know what has happened, but I literally cannot eat by myself without some kind of entertainment. I need to have something to watch. The food simply will not digest unless I am watching something. I swear, I'd be scrolling through Netflix, I'd be scrolling through Hulu. I never want to watch anything. Then I set up the good old TikTok. And the only thing that sucks about watching TikToks and eating is that you gotta use one hand to like scroll through them. Not very pleasant. Every Mexican dad has an old wallet they refuse to get rid of. Every man in general has this wallet. One wallet they've had for years until somebody gets them a new one for Christmas. And even then, they won't use it. Nothing like the stretch and the stench of an old wallet and years of receipts and business cards that inhabit it. POV, it's 5 in the morning and you get woken up by your dad brushing his teeth. Ew. Oh. Yeah, I do not miss living with my parents and going on family vacations where all 6 of us would stay in a hotel room and we'd all be woken up to this. The door slamming shut too. The goal is to make as much noise as possible. Let everyone knows who runs the household. And then after all the hacking and coughing, just turn on the news, max volume, and start yelling at everybody to get up and have breakfast. Did we all have the same dad? Me at 3 a.m. trying to find the bigger side of the blanket. Nah, the worst is when you wake up in the middle of the night and then you realize the foot side, the side of the comforter with all the buttons and the filthy exposed comforter peeking through the buttons is on your face side. Unacceptable. Flip this whole thing around. And if you can't,
Burn it down.
can you guys help me unload the groceries? You just gotta take whatever's at the door. Mother, I don't care what it is. I'm going to wear it. Anything but going out barefoot. See, we really all did have the same childhood. Me, as a kid, when I put my finger in a McDonald's cup lid.
What is this?
So it was all of us. All of us were curious to know what losing a finger would be like. The straw goes in. What happens when my finger does it? And when you think about it, it's like low-key a trap. You put it in, it's fine. You try to take it out, the claws snatch and pull you back into the spray. You know, I wonder if they built death traps based on the McDonald's lid. When you're trying to get something in your room and you refuse to get up from your bed. Yeah, no, it's right there. I can grab it. It's not worth it anymore. I am at an age where if I reach a little too hard to get anything, I will pull a muscle in my shoulder and it will hurt for weeks. So is it worth the weeks of pain? No. I learned this the hard way several times, and sometimes it takes me several times to learn one lesson. So I'm telling you now, just get up. It's not worth the pain of a pulled muscle. Me looking at my sibling after our mom just said something that would get her canceled in 2.5 seconds. Is that all of our parents? I mean, back then they could say whatever they wanted. They weren't worried about getting canceled. They weren't worried about being posted on the internet. Canceling people is so stupid. Like, if somebody in your family got canceled for saying something, would you hate them? Are you gonna stop talking to them? No. I mean, kind of depends what they did. I mean, about most things, it's like, who cares? Move on. My parents have said some pretty wild things. I'm just like, whoa, you can't say that anymore. When you put deodorant on before putting on a shirt.
This can't be.
Somehow, the deodorant you put on your pits goes everywhere. This is really odd, but I have a clear deodorant. And whenever I put on an all black fit, I still get these marks. Somehow, I don't even think it's the deodorant anymore. Maybe we got a ghost wiping his grimy little paws, or his dog's, all over you while you putting the shirt on. I'm convinced you cannot even exist in black clothes without these mystery marks getting all over you. How it feels to ask your friends to send you the pictures and videos we took earlier. Please, can you spare some change, please? The pictures that we took before, can you send them to me? For only $1 a day, you can sponsor a poor child. I don't know why it feels like that. Literally this emoji. Why is this so funny? That's what it feels like. How it feels asking somebody to pay you back. No, really, because why is it so embarrassing? I'm the one who lent you money. I gave you money. Why do I feel like a beggar asking for you to pay me back? It's so embarrassing. Unless it's like close friends and family, I will literally never lend people money anymore because I know I'm not gonna get it back. Years ago, a friend owed me money and I would literally ask him every few weeks, and then it got to like every few months. And I was like, bro, this is like so embarrassing. I can't do this anymore. He never paid me back. Now we just don't talk anymore. Why say borrow if you're not gonna give it back? Just be straight up. Don't just keep saying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay you back, and then not do it. That's the most annoying part. That feeling when your parent accepts the one you pick. Oh yes, good tomato. Oh man, it feels so good when my tomato skills are put to good use. Like, wow, it's good enough. How to validate a child. It's not daddy's money. Then whose money is it? It's my big sister. Okay, I can relate to that. My daddy got no money. I'm the one who's gonna spoil my siblings. If I made it, we all made it. POV, you have chicken anxiety and the big pieces are extra sus. I thought I was weird for doing this, and then I met other people who also did this, I feel seen. This is why I literally burned my chicken. I want it extra crispy, extra well done. I will not eat anything that looks like this. This is still raw. I want it well done, extra crispy, black burnt marks on the chicken. That's how I know it's done. I bite into a yucky part, it's done. I spit it out, I don't want to eat it anymore. This is the reason why I get double chicken at Chipotle, because half the pieces are extra sussy. There's so many yucky parts in that chicken. This is exactly why I have trust issues. When I hear somebody approaching the bathroom, so I make noise movement instead of saying something. Just a it's just awkward saying somebody's in here. Ew, stop. It gets the same point across if you just like, bah! Ya feel me?
Hey guys, so here in front of you is somebody who has a million things to do, yet they're choosing to ignore it and watch TikTok videos. Feel free to take some photos. Do not touch, please. You can't touch.
Pictures, please. Clip this and send this to your friend who you've been ignoring for the past 68 hours. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face. And make sure you turn on notifications. Click, click, and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye guys. Today we're watching some relatable TikToks. When you see somebody pass by with clothes the same color as their skin. I swear, it's always like, are they not wearing pants? It's like a little mini jump scare that somebody is pantsless in public. POV, moms when you try to show them something on your phone. Why they be trying to grab your phone? This is not good enough. Give it to me, I need to see it closer. Oh, and if you're showing something in your camera roll, they always have the instinct to swipe. Why? What are you swiping? What are you looking for? Oops, I accidentally went to your entire album. Oops, is that your hidden folder? Like, this is why we don't trust y'all with the phones. Now, you know, not that I got anything to hide. Some parents need to learn like phone etiquette. You will look with your eyes only. Thank you. iPhones for absolutely no reason at all. Okay, this creeps me out because what the hell, Apple? You be getting my hopes up for no reason. Like just a random vibration and then I check and there's no notification. Where did it go? And then you start scrolling up and down like what was that? Who was that? I ain't got any text. Where did that come from? I swear, sometimes I be in the other room when I like leave my phone down. I hear it like vibrating. Like somebody's calling me. Or maybe the 4G or Wi-Fi particles are sending brain-eating waves into my head just for funsies. We won't know for at least 20 years what all this technology is doing to us. When you ask your mom for your birth certificate, she got it somewhere under the mattress. You can't be losing these things. You gotta keep them in a place that's nice, safe, and secure, like the inside of your mattress. Okay, the idea of a birth certificate is also stupid. It's like, here is proof that you were born and alive on this piece of paper. Do not lose this piece of paper or you won't be able to go to school or get a job. Good luck getting a driver's license without the original from 1992. How do you expect me not to lose a paper like that? They gotta start making everything digital these days. You can't make my proof of existence on a piece of paper and expect me not to lose it in 3 days. My emergency contact. They somewhere out there. Why are they not picking up their phone? Bro, it's an emergency. Bro is peeking in the snow. Oh wow. Quite the sizable hole. You're the hospital trying to call your emergency contact. Meanwhile, they out there doing the randomest things. They never there when you need them. No, to be fair, I've never had an emergency contact ever called, so let's keep it that way. We don't need no emergency contact ever called. POV, you go to the gym to get stronger, but you can't even adjust the bench. Bro, come on, it's literally step 1. How am I supposed to lift and get stronger if I can't even adjust the bench? That's like step 0. You have to adjust the bench, and then you sit on it, and then you lift the weights. It's tough out there. This happened to me the other day. I had to move the bench, like that whole thing. Instead of adjusting it, I had to move it out of the way. I could barely do that. You know, I thought I was getting pretty strong until the obstacle decided to humble me. Reactions when somebody notices a hair in their food.
Where that came from? Right.
Okay, just get it out of the way. Who cares? Come on, eat around it. Oh. She realized. My years of having a hair in my meal, I don't think I have ever choked on it. The worst part is when it goes in between your teeth. Very unpleasant experience, wouldn't recommend. I don't know how you could choke on a piece of hair though. It's no big deal, it happens. Me, leaning my phone on anything I see on the kitchen table when it's time to eat and watch YouTube. Yeah, that's how it be. Stanley Cup, also a phone stand. Or like this, because I like to scroll through TikToks. I'm literally allergic to eating without watching something. I need my eating entertainment. It just make the food taste better. The dining experience elevated.
Hey, remember when texting cost money and we had to count our messages? What?
Yeah? Wait. Oh. Your boomer is showing. Yeah, back in the day, we had to use numbers, not letters. We didn't get a full keyboard. We had 0 through 9. And then we had 3 letters on each one. And we had to like press a number a certain amount of times to get to the letter. Texting was quite the thumb workout. One word was like 15 button pushes. And every text cost money to send. You know, kids these days will never know that struggle. Y'all are living in the world of technology. Watching my DoorDasher on the little map get closer to my house. I love to see the little car moving closer to my house. Oh, they're right outside. Turn off the lights and pretend like no one's home. Then I'll wait for them to snap their little picture before ever so slightly opening the door and grabbing my bag and scurrying off to my room where I will eat it in peace. Bro, I literally had the dumbest DoorDasher ever the other day. I DoorDashed a box of cookies, gluten-free, and he took a picture of my house. My house, no cookies. And so I went outside. I was like, where is it? Usually when they steal your food, and I've had this happen several times, where they take a picture of the food and then they take the food and then they take it back into their car and then they eat it. But no, bro forgot to take a picture with the cookies in front of my house. He just took a picture of the house, no cookies. I got a refund, that was easy. But like, if you're gonna steal 2 cookies, do a better job. What an idiot. My pre-flight ritual. And I love when you get on a plane and the flight attendants have those big baskets with antibacterial wipes like, here, please take one, clean your own seat, because those seats are dirty. They do not clean them. They don't wipe them down between each flight. So the nasty, stinky, sweaty person that was marinating for 4 hours in your seat on the last flight, their germs are still on the chair. I always be wiping down everything. Also, hello, viruses, they just casually be sitting on surfaces. And you know, the best place for people to go and cough? You know, time to let it all out. Now that we're at an airport with thousands of other people around us, let's spread as much germs as we possibly can. Me, every 2 minutes, checking my passport, ID, hasn't grown legs, jumped out of my bags, and run off without me. You know, you just gotta make sure, you gotta double check, you gotta triple check. We're already in the airport, we're past security. But you can never be too sure. Sometimes they just be growing legs and jumping out of your bag. Watch yourself from running IDs. He went to the bathroom, so I took my chances.
Gotta put me first.
Bro, you already got fries on your plate. Why are you getting more? You're just being greedy at this point. Man, I would've went for some of them wings. Also, it's in like the list of commandments of boyfriend duties to share his food with you. You, however, are not legally obligated to share food with your boyfriend. Whatever you don't finish, you give to your human trash can. I do not believe in equal food rights. Doing laundry, and then you pull this one move. Oh, the spin, and then a sock falls down. You naughty naughty. This is the last time I let you escape from my grasp. Something's behind it at the top. It's just so satisfying when they fall down. You know, make sure you stick your head in there, do a 360, look around for any socks that have gone astray. Me when I purposely die in the game so I can eat my food.
I'm mad too. Man, no, you not.
This is how not to get mad in a game. Bro, before I used to rage really badly, like every time I would die. But if I have a little snacky snack, I cannot tell you how nonchalant that make me. Like, oh, I died? Oh, who cares? I can just spectate and eat my little snacky snack. It's a win-win situation. 10-year-old me when I finish eating a cupcake begins to scrape the paper. I don't know why we be eating cupcakes. Like it is the last cupcake we will ever enjoy in our pathetic little lives. Like, come on, scraping the cake off the wrapper? Yo, I did it, you probably did it too. Looking back at that, like that is gluttonous behavior. Like, come on now. We really that down bad for a crumb of cake? I guess so. When you don't want to make a second trip. No, there will never be a second trip. I will do everything I can. She didn't shut the trunk. Bro, if you didn't shut the trunk, there's gonna be a second trip. You gotta make sure there is one free finger to shut the trunk. Nah, but for real, I refuse to make more than one trip. Like worst case, I will take everything, put it by the door, then close the car, and then take it all in. When the car sickness hits and you gotta lock in. Oh, we having a great time until we're not. Car sickness sucks. Bro, I'm gonna be pulling a Mikasa right now with this strand of hair. You know, I've only ever had car sickness after leaving a restaurant or when I was really hungry and I got takeout and like I smelled the food and I thought it was like the fumes of the food were making me nauseous, but no, it's car sickness. And it usually only happens like in the back of a Tesla. If I don't have my head like up against the car headrest, like I will get nauseous in the back seat of an electric vehicle. And it's very specific, but it's a real thing. What's worse than heartbreak? Oh no, my DIY toilet seat cover. Honestly, this sucks so bad. I'm just like, screw it, I'm hovering. I will always make a toilet seat cover. If no toilet seat cover, I am forced to hover. I don't think I've ever sat down bare thigh to public toilet seat. I don't think I've ever done that. The idea grosses me out so much. When you try to build an outfit, but instead you build a mountain. This closet monster is going directly to Goodwill. I'm confused. Is this like potential outfit or things that didn't work? Because every time I clean out my closet, I got a pile like this, it going straight into a garbage bag. It's gonna sit in my car for several months and then eventually Goodwill. Going through random stuff because somebody is standing in front of what I want. Nah, this isn't the tech. Like you gotta get in there. Like right after they let go of something, you grab it. And then in my experience, people eventually move. Only because like I'm so impatient when it comes to things like this. I buy something that I wanna get it before they get it. So literally like the second they let go of it, it's mine. I did this the other day at this vintage shop. There was this table, oh my God, it was so cool. It's like a tree stump table. And then this woman, she was like walking around and she was eyeing it. It was on sale. And then like I saw it the moment I walked in. And then like the second she stopped touching it, I like got an employee. I was like, I want it, I'll buy it. And then he took the price tag off and then it's mine. You should have been quicker. Bro, leave my mom out of this. That's her only meal of the day. Let her enjoy it. Okay, it's not the only thing that my mom eats in a day, but it's the only thing I ever see her eating. Y'all ever see your mom eating anything else? Like, no, I will say that do be the best part. The only way to put away Tupperware.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Shove it in there. Shove it in. Yeah. Like, is there anybody that actually puts the lid on, closes the sides of it, and then stacks it neatly in the Tupperware drawer? No. Like, those things are thrown in. They call it Tupperware for a reason. Reading directions from the trash because you threw away the box too fast. I don't need it. I swear I don't need it. I'll be good. I know how to do this. I made this macaroni a million times. How long I gotta boil this for again? I don't know why anybody hates on anybody in this world because we're all really the same person and do the same things and make the same mistakes. There, I created world peace. You're welcome. Me blowing it up in my room after muting my FaceTime call, but suddenly I gotta make sure the mute button is not tricking me. Okay, I take back what I said about us having the exact same experiences because what? Y'all just be casually farting on FaceTime? Like, and then you gotta check to make sure the mute button is not tricking you. Like what? Comment below, is this a relatable experience to you? Because what? When your mom already told you get up and she comes in again. Like, bro, I'm up, I've been up this whole time. Like, what are you talking about? This is where you learn to become a professional gaslighter. And gaslight you and your mom into thinking you've been up this whole time. How dogs act as soon as you get the camera out.
Photo.
Turns his head.
What are you doing?
Turn around. Like, yeah.
Look at me.
Bro, what is this phenomenon?
Isaac.
It's like they know. I don't know if they're trying to get like a better look with like the side eye, or maybe they're giving you the side eye because look. Like, Iris, you're so cute. You're so cute, so cute, so cute. Wow. I took a picture of the puppy. Come on, Ash. Why you be doing this? Why you be doing this? I love this dog. I love this dog. Wait, actually a banger. She looks like a ghost. And when I do something dumb on FaceTime and they take a screenshot.
Did you just take my picture?
I'm yearbook mom.
Did I ask you to take my picture? Erase.
I FaceTime maybe twice a year. 50% of the time, I turn my camera off. Like, what do you need to be seeing me for? Like, yes, congratulations, I see you. You're the one who asked to FaceTime. Not me, I don't be FaceTiming people. This is weird to me. I spend enough time on camera. Like, I don't want to be on camera if I don't have to. Dad's at 6 a.m. Bro, I thought this was just my dad. Like, oh, he smokes. So 90% of the time that he's not smoking, he just hacks out who knows what. Bro's constantly heaving at the taste of fresh smokeless air. And they be making as much sound as possible. Like, oh yeah, gotta let everybody know I am awake. Time for everybody else to wake up. You know, very inconsiderate, papa. But no one's gonna call him out on it. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face and subscribe to the Wolf Pack. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye guys. Cool things that I learned on the internet.
Life hack for any of the girls watching this: if you stain any piece of your clothes with deodorant, there's an easy way to get it off without staining anything. So I have this dress right here. I accidentally stained it with deodorant. What you're gonna do is take any piece of denim, I just have a random pair of jeans, and then you're gonna rub it off. And the best part of this is that it won't stain the denim. If you use any other material, it might stain it. And then just like that, it's off the dress and it doesn't show up on the denim. So remember that next time you guys accidentally do that.
Okay, we gotta see if this actually works. I did not know to use denim. I don't even use white deodorant anymore. Like, my deodorant is clear. But like the times that I have gotten deodorant on my black shirt, I just usually get another piece of black clothing and then just like wipe it off. Who knew denim is the almighty destroyer of deodorant stains? And it's got pockets, an elite piece of clothing. Let's test it out. There's a nice little deodorant stain. It looks like my shirt is shiny. Some brand new jeans. Oh wait, it's actually working. Well, it worked. Okay. Thank you, denim. How to put on a bracelet without anyone's help. Oh, wait a second. This is literally life-changing because every time I am by myself and I need to put a bracelet on, I just put it around this and then try to hook it in. If you ever try to put a bracelet on by yourself, it takes a while. It's difficult. There's nobody holding the other half. But if you just take it and put it through a bobby pin and hold on to it, it's so simple. Step 1, acquire a bobby pin. This is literally life-changing knowledge that will save you minutes in the morning. Let's have a moment of silence for all the hours you've probably spent in your life trying to put a bracelet on by yourself. That could have been avoided if we knew this. Thank you, TikTok. I still don't know why they try to ban you. Band-aids can be taken off without pain. Yeah, you just do it quick. It's gonna hurt, but for like a second. Get over it. Anyways, you're supposed to pull them up instead of up and away. Is that even gonna work?
Oh my god.
I can't tell if he's being dramatic or it just hurt for a fraction of a second. Like, bro yelped. Okay, the band-aid is going on the hairiest part of me. Second hairiest. My head exists. Okay, so I feel like to pull it up, it doesn't work. You have to pull it out and up. Oh wait, what? I actually felt no pain. Wow, that's incredible. Okay, wait, again. I know it's not as sticky this time, but you feel no pain! Okay, wow. You can no longer hurt me. The things I learned today will be used in the rest of my life. Did you know a Stanley Cup can save your life? The chances of the situation actually happening are very slim. But like, what if somebody shot a bullet in your house? It went through the walls of your house and then whoa! It's coming towards you. Start freaking out because a bullet travels that slow. But good thing we have our handy dandy Stanley Cup sitting right in front of us. And if the bullet hits, it'll just penetrate through the Stanley Cup and protect you. Wow. Will hydrate you and could potentially save your life under these very odd circumstances. Do you really think a bullet going into my Stanley Cup is just gonna like eat it up? Like, it won't knock it over? Like, it won't even like have enough oomph to knock over the cup? Okay, Stanley Cup versus bullet in real life. Oh, it went right through it! How is it supposed to protect me if it goes through one side and goes out the other? Does it matter if it's filled with water? You know, I be staying hydrated, so like, I don't know, these variables matter. You know, next time I be walking through a suspicious part of town, I'm gonna just be like, who needs body armor when you got a Stanley Cup? The easiest way to peel an orange is to just cut it in half and then flip it inside out and then just peel it out. I still feel like this is gonna make a mess. Just take an orange and flip it inside out. Okay, that's pretty cool. I always appreciate a citrus hack. I have went my entire life without realizing what the hole was at the bottom of a microwavable popcorn bag.
Oh, would you look at...
Like, is it to burn your fingers on?
Yeah, there's a few more.
While you open the popcorn bag? No! It's to shake out all the unpopped kernels. I have acquired more random knowledge about life on TikTok than I have on living life. Why are y'all trying to ban TikTok when we be learning good, wholesome life hacks like this one? Literally the best hack I've learned on this app. You take a frozen fry bag. I've never seen somebody cut it like that. Oh, so when you're done with it, you just tie it. Okay, that is absolutely genius. Because usually when my frozen food comes in a plastic bag like this, I'll literally stab my nails in and make a gaping fry hole and then just fold it up and throw it in the freezer. All you have to do is like cut it at an angle and then you could just tie the bag. Okay, this is life-changing news right here. This is gonna make my life a whole lot easier. That's what we be learning more on TikTok than we do in school. At least like useful things. Okay, but what is this? You just took some toilet paper and you put it on the ground like you made a mess. Oh. Oh, I had no idea the toilet's flushing capabilities were that powerful. That it can take things off of the ground and into the toilet. I've always closed the seat and then press the flush button. But how do you know it actually flushes if you don't see it go down? I don't know, I feel like there's too many germ particles in that toilet seat, and an airplane toilet is probably one of the most disgusting places on earth. And like, I'm afraid of the particles like just splashing back and touching me if I flush with the seat up. You know, some people have no fear. I definitely didn't know it was powerful enough to suck everything off of the floor and into the toilet. That is good to know. You know, I really hope they can't suck the AirPods out of my ears. I feel like they probably can. Yeah, I will not be doing this. I was today years old when I realized, is there a magnet? Do they stick together? What happened? Realized what? That you can clickbait for views? Bro, I've been done knowing that. The proper way to dig. Yeah, in case you ever have to bury a body or a bone or some treasure. Oh, just kidding, they're planting something. Oh, that was very elegant. I like that. Bro, this is planting on easy mode. Usually they teach you to dig a hole. For what? What do you need to dig a hole for? When you could literally open up the ground and then step on it back in. This is like a no mess way of planting. This is genius. Okay, why can't 5-minute crafts be teaching us these things? Tennis hack you didn't know about. You can literally use the tube that the balls came in to pick up the balls.
Tell me what it is.
Half and half soap? A little bit of vanilla. Ew, did she put Bath and Body Works soap in her coffee?
Froth it like this.
No, this is where I draw the line.
And it makes a Starbucks.
Girl, I hope you wash that out. Cause she put whipped cream and vanilla in a foaming soap dispenser. Why does that look good? If it is what you say it is. Because if you put the milk and vanilla in one of these things and then squirt it out, it's gonna create some foam. Or you can invest in a whisk, like the rest of us. I don't like the idea of my latte being made inside an old Bath and Body Works soap dispenser. Like, that just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know about this one. I'm gonna have to pass. You go outside. Your windshield is frozen. What do? You have to start chipping the ice off. No? You could just take warm water, not boiling, because I've seen people do this and the windshield cracks. So warm water and then pour it on the windshield and then it's gone just like that. Okay, it was that easy? I just spent a week in Colorado and I didn't know this. We rented a car and it came with a brush in the back and we were using the brush to get the snow off the windshield. Yeah, I wish I'd seen this sooner. The easiest way to make deviled eggs.
Knew about cutting hard-boiled eggs like this and you didn't tell me?
Oh, the yolk just popped right out. Okay, I feel like this takes a certain level of skill to be able to cut it like this. Cutting the white without damaging the yolk. I can't believe it just popped out in one piece. That's very nice. Them eggs is boiled. You could take a salt and pepper shaker and just... Did you know that? No. Just shimmy it along the butt of the shaker and then it pours out. What do you mean you don't like to aggressively shake your seasoning?
Shaking it kind of sucks, but if you just hold it and twist it.
What? Interesting. I feel like that's too much oregano for my liking. I'll be shaking it like your normal Neanderthal. Open green bell peppers the easy way. That was aggressive. The way you just like stabbed, I feel like I witnessed a murder. Pop it into place, just pop it out. Oh, but that was clean. You see how it get all the seeds out? That was nice. Green bell peppers are my favorite pepper. This is how they check if $100 bills are real or fake. You take a floss pick and then slide it under this part. I don't know if I believe this. See another person do it. So there's more than one layer to a $100 bill. Like they put a layer and then a little bridge under the blue. Oh wow, that is pretty cool. Whatever happened to taking the dollar bill and putting it against the light? See if it has a little stamp. No, doesn't matter anymore. It's gotta have this little extra layer of security. I did not know that. Thank you, now I can stop getting scammed.
What is the point of this button? Like I'm literally clicking it and it doesn't even...
What does that button do?
Hang on a damn minute.
Oh, it does text to speech?
Are you telling me this actually works?
Like you could do it on anything? I got the FN button in the corner right here. Wait, it's just an emoji button. Wait, I didn't even know that. Because every time I be texting on my Mac, I'm like, how do I do emojis? I guess you press the FN button. What if you hold it? Hello? Text to speech, voice chat. It's not working for me. I'm literally clicking the FN button. I'm holding it, I'm clicking it. It just pulls up the emojis for me. I'm so confused. I feel like every time I try to do some of these things, it doesn't actually work for me. What am I doing wrong? Life hack. Put a straw in your popcorn and fill it up with the butter. What's the point of this? Is it so you can control the amount of butter? Like, do you lift the straw every time you want more butter and then it just like adds more butter? How does this even work? I'm sorry, but the idea of extra butter on already butter-filled popcorn at the movie theater is disgusts me. It's literally yellow. It's already so buttery and salty already. Why would you add more? Like, strawberries are already so sweet. Why would you put sugar on them?
I was today years old when I realized how this is supposed to work.
Oh. We've been doing this wrong too. We've been doing everything wrong. What have we been doing right then? I don't even know. Like, is this even how you apply chapstick? This is another thing I've been seeing all over TikTok. That's not how you're supposed to do it. You don't just put the ketchup into the little ketchup container. No, 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 no. You're supposed to slam it and it makes a little ketchup hat. And then you can cover it. Or you can have an even bigger vessel for your sauce. How do you get all of the cheese sauce out of the cheese packet? Oh, whoa, that was nice. You just use the lid of the pot to get every last drop of cheese sauce. Oh, that was very efficient. What if you don't want to get it dirty? And I have to wash the lid. Ever think about that? If you're wondering what's on my For You page, this video is like this. What happens if you get buried alive? How do you get out of it?
Use your shirt to cover your mouth, which will filter the dust. Then,
you know, these are the things we need to know. Okay, so my guy is in a coffin. He uses a shirt to cover his mouth. And then, like, how do you break out of the coffin? You just keep punching the coffin? What if you're not strong enough? What if you get splinters? I feel like my leg would be stronger.
If you manage to break
at kicking it open.
Try to move the rushing dirt towards the empty spaces.
Big if you manage to break through. A bunch of dirt is gonna start falling on you. Guys, come on. This prank went too far.
Please sit up. As the dirt falls,
I'm not actually dead.
To push it into the coffin until you can stand up. Then start pushing.
Oh wow, that's totally how it works. Just bro, you get buried alive. Just move the dirt out of the way. Just stand up and move the dirt. You think there would be that much of like a hole? What if you're like surrounded by dirt? Like, how are you breathing? Like, I have so many questions. I don't think I can really test this out. Can anyone confirm if this actually works or not? Anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button in the face and comment below. Let me know what you learned today. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.